Hi, I'm Darian, and this is your Daily Question. Today's Daily Question is going to be Question 5 from the 2016 Washington State Math Championship for 7th and 8th graders. If only one of the following answers is correct and all the others are incorrect, which is the correct answer? Is it A, the answer is not D, B, the answer is B, C, either A or E is the answer, D, either B or D is the answer, or E, either A, B, or C is the answer? So for those who want to solve this question by themselves, feel free to pause the video. So for those who are able to solve this question by themselves, congratulations, but for those who could not, here's the solution. This question is an excellent example of a question that tests your logic and how well you understand it. Luckily, with good organization and knowing what the question asks for, this is very easy. First, we need to understand the question. Since it says that only one of the statements is correct, the rest of the statements must be wrong. Therefore, we can use casework, making 5 cases, one for each letter being correct and the rest wrong, and see which one must be true such that the rest are false. So we started with case 1, where we assume that statement A is correct. Then statement A saying that the answer is not D should be true, and it is. However, statement C saying that either A or E is the answer is true, even though it is supposed to be false. So therefore this does not work. Moving on to case 2, where we assume that statement B is correct. Statement B says that the answer is B, and that should be true, and it is. However, statement A saying that the answer is not D is true, even though it is supposed to be false. Therefore, this also does not work. Moving on to case 3, where we assume that statement C is correct. Then statement C saying either A or E is the answer, it should be true, but it's false. So therefore this also does not work. Moving on to case 4, where we assume that statement D is correct. Statement D saying that either B or D is the answer should be true, and it is. Statement A saying that the answer is not D is false. Statement B saying that the answer is B is false. Statement C saying that either A or E is the answer is false. And statement E saying that either A, B, or C is the answer is false. So therefore, this works. And since case 4 works by having only answer choice D true, our answer to this question is D. That's all I have for you today. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.